name is Charlie, and I'm the intuitive soul guide over at Light to Lead. At Light to Lead, we're all about remembering, embracing, and living your truth. We believe that we are all here for a specific purpose and a mission to be an expression of the divine, that we are all manifestations of the divine, and that we get to express the divine in the unique way in which we are designed and called to be. And so at Light to Lead, specifically on this channel, you can expect things about aligned living, manifesting, self-healing, as well as remembrance. I'm also a social worker, so I have backgrounds and training in a lot of different modalities, as well as I'm an energy worker, I am a healer, and so yes, expect magic plus science on this channel. Magic and science, we in there, okay? And so I'm all about people living a life that they enjoy. I believe in ease. I believe in flow. I believe in resting. Okay? I believe in disrupting the norm. You know, I'm a conscious disruptor. And so I really do believe in us living and embracing our truth unapologetically and being an expression of the divine in our own unique way. And I know that's not always easy. And so at this channel, you can experience a lot of compassion, because I've been in a lot of spaces that just didn't fit me. I've also felt misunderstood. I've dealt with depression. I've experienced suicidal ideation. I've had a very unique background. You know, I've been to law school. I've acted as an attorney. I was in the Air Force. And so I have a lot of different experiences, as well as just graduated grad school with a social work degree. And so I have a lot of different experiences that I'm going to bring to this channel, because really all I can do is talk from my perspective. And so I really do want to share with people, you know, things I've learned on this journey of remembering my soul essence, and just the fun I've learned to have, and how to celebrate even when I have felt guilt, I felt shame, but I made it through. And so I want to share with you all the journey I've been on. And today I want to talk about something that is really, really fun, and also unique. Now, I don't know about unique, but it was fun. It was fun. And this is something that you can expect on this channel. We're going to talk about manifestation. We're going to be talking about self-healing. We're going to be talking about soul remembrance, resources, forgiveness, you know, all the things that really can enhance our lives, because this channel, at the core of it, is all about aligned living. And aligned living is about you living in alignment with your truth, right? Not what people expect of you, not what you think you should be doing, but really what your soul is calling you to, and really bring that to pass, and doing it in a way that brings that increases your joy, increases your happiness, okay? That makes you just feel this sense of peace. You know, I remember never knowing what peace was until I experienced it, and I'm like, oh shit, this is peace. And so we just gonna be doing things around here, no expectations besides the fact that this is all about aligned living, okay? And it's not always easy. It doesn't always look beautiful. It doesn't always straight and easy and narrow, you know, it's not always linear, you know, the journey of healing, the journey of remembering our soul essence can look different for everyone. But today I'm really excited about this, because I'm going to talk about a technique of law of attraction. So law of attraction is the ability to attract into our lives whatever we are focusing on. And I have used different techniques for this to manifest what I desire. I consider myself a master manifester. Even before I really understood manifesting, even before I understood vision boards, I would write things down and sit it under my candle when I was younger, and it would come to pass. And so I just always believed I was magic. I didn't really understand, but I was like, I'm magic. So today I am sharing with you all my manifestation box. So here's the story. Before I applied, so I graduated grad school from NYU, from the social work program, the master's social work program, in May. So last month I graduated, and prior to applying, it was a 16-month program. Prior to applying, I created this manifestation box. I did it in 2019 because I was a bit nervous about applying to school. For me, I had already, I've gotten to a place in my journey. As I mentioned, I am an attorney, so I went to law school, I practiced law, and so I had already gotten to a place where I was just I don't need people judging me, I don't need people's approval. I don't want their approval. I don't even want to get into that world again where I'm trying to get accolades, right, in order to prove my worth. And so I got the hint from Spirit that I was going back to school, and I was just like freaking out, like, oh, I wanted to cry. And that's how I always know that like what Spirit is calling me to is real, and like because it's scary for me, it makes me nervous. And the thing with me is like even when I'm nervous, I'm still going to do it. You know, I'm still going to take the jump. I'm still going to go after it because I believe Spirit so much that like what they're calling me to is for my highest good, even if I don't understand it. So when I got the hit that I was going to school, I already knew it was social work school. I didn't really know how you become a therapist, but I know that a lot of therapists are social workers. And so like I just assumed that like Spirit was letting me become a therapist, right? Like this is my story. And so I was really nervous about applying because I felt like it was another opportunity for people to tell me my worth, and I was just like, ugh. I wasn't really feeling it, but nonetheless, I did the research I needed. I found out what I needed. You know, I reached out to people that was, you know, that I needed recommendation letters from that I thought can help me on my application. But nonetheless, I was nervous, and at the time, I was planning to apply to 3 schools, and so I think I'm bomb, right? Like absolutely, I've proven myself time and time again to myself, which I feel like I needed back in the day, but like now I'm just kind of like, I know I can do it. Like I know I'm great at school. I know I'm great at testing, like whatever. However, I was nervous. And so in that nervousness, I was like, I need to like manifest, right? Like I need to create this thing to like focus all my energy on it so it can happen, right? Mind you, Spirit is the one that told me to apply to school. So granted, I was going to get into school some way, somehow. So I decided, so at first I was thinking like, let me do a vision board, but I was just like not really feeling the time and effort it took to do a vision board, like take out magazines and everything else. And I've already have experience with vision boards, and honestly, like I've had great success with vision boards. Like, and I like doing stuff like vision boards and candle magic as well as manifestation boxes because I feel like it really helps focus your attention on exactly what you want and make it very clear, right? Even if you don't know the how or you don't know exactly how you want it to look, like you can create these physical things to help you get it out your head onto paper and like be done with it. And so I've used this technique in a lot of different ways, whether it was like writing in my journal, things I want to manifest, things I want to bring to pass, visualization. I even have a vision board behind my door that like almost everything have already come to pass. I think except 1 or 2 things, which I understand why it has not. And so I was just like, how else can I do this and really focus my attention? I actually made a vision board kind of on my wall, and I'll like put a picture of that here. Okay. So besides that, I made this. I have not looked at this since I think I got into grad school. So once I got the notice that I got into grad school, I did look in here. I'm not sure for what, but like I don't really remember. So I created this in 2019 for sure because I got into school. I started school January 2020. So this is it. This is it, right? And so I created all this. So keep sparkling, have faith. Keep sparkling, have faith. And so it is, right? This is this idea for me that like, you know, what I ask for, I receive. All things with love. I'm all about love. I believe that like being loving, being kind, being gentle will only amplify what you desire, and your will be done. God's will be done. Like even though I'm asking for things, I trust that what God has for me is really what I need and desire, and I just trust that whatever Spirit wants for me will be, and I can trust that. So wait. Okay. So under here say beautiful, be kind to yourself always and always. So I wrote like a note to myself at the bottom of this. Let's see what's in here. Okay. So right, you know, like if you do a vision board, you can have whatever you want on your vision board. You can have words, you can have pictures, whatever it is that like symbolizes that what you desire. And for me, like I'm a messenger, right? I already know that like I have a purpose. I always known that like my purpose has to do with like helping others. Since I was like a teenager, I knew that like my life wasn't about me and what I was going through wasn't about me, that it was bigger than me and it had a purpose. So I have stuff like love. Like love is really big for me. Fearless, right? I am a messenger. I love you. I am, right? Like I just put notes to myself all the time. All right, that first thing we got. is this, okay? Affirmations, okay? And you see I like burnt the edges because I really put work into this. It says, I am rich, I am abundant, I am love, I am compassionate, I am a creator, I am one with source, money comes to me easily and effortlessly. So, I'm always calling myself rich, because I am rich and I am abundant. Another note. By the way, I love words. I love words. It's interesting because sometimes I feel like words don't really capture what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not enough. Like, my energy is so loud. I wish that we can all just interpret energy and like I didn't have to talk as much. But I love words nonetheless. I like quotes and stuff like that. So this says, I follow my creative ideas and bring them into the physical realm. I create impactful offerings and they are received with gratitude and love. I make a great profit with the items. I create an offer. I am rich. I can afford my bills and then some. I'm out of credit card debt because I believed and showed up. Okay? So this one was March 2020. This was March 2020. Let's see. And at the time, I ended up creating my Etsy shop like in May. Yes! And it was doing really, really well. So yeah, so you see, like, I ended up opening an Etsy shop. This was March 15, 2020, and I ended up opening an Etsy shop in May. I follow my creative ideas, okay? And then this one was also in March 2020. Yeah. And this was a message to Spirit. It said, God, Spirit, guides, higher self. I am grateful that I am thriving and receiving A's in my social work program. My honor roll GPA allows me to maintain my scholarship and open doors of opportunities within a field that aligns with my soul mission. I am grateful for that path that is now unfolding to lead me on soul's mission. I am grateful. If you don't know, I did graduate with all A's. So that did happen, and I did keep my scholarship, and I decided to open up my own social work practice that does align with my soul mission, which is what Light to Lead is. And as you can see, right, I'm always asking for the unfolding to lead me, right, to my soul's mission. And how I got the name Light to Lead was actually from journaling to, writing a note to Spirit, and part of that note was like, please give me the light to lead. And it felt so good that I was like, oh my God, this is the name of like my platform, because like I was branding from Charlie's Truth. Okay. So this is another one that was in March 2020. Okay. This is Hello Eclectic Souls, which is like my Etsy shop. Yes, okay. This is my Etsy shop. And I wrote affirmations that easily attract sales. I'm thankful for the opportunities that come my way. I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to share my love through tangible means. My creations matter. My work and creations make a difference. I believe in what I am doing, and I am consistent in showing up. Sharing my creations and promotions by my offerings. I'm so excited. And I always sign my name and my date of birth. These are my notes to Spirit. So yeah, that's a vibe. Okay. So this is November 2019. So this is when the box started. So like I said, once so apparently, like, even after I got into school, I came back and I added stuff to the box. That's what I think is great about this manifestation box, is that like you can come back and add to it, right, and do a like whole ceremonial to activate it. I think for everybody it's different. I'll tell you later like how to do it, but it's like really simple. It's only like 3 steps, right? Get a box, put things in here that symbolizes it, and then just like let go. All right, so I am divinely guided, and this was like November 27, 2019. Okay, so that's when the box started, I'm pretty sure, December 27th. And so like this is like a little thing I put in there. This was my way of like doing a vision board without doing their vision board. There's no date on this, surprisingly. Yeah. So it says here, right, licensed social worker, New York State attorney, spiritual life coach, advisor, writer, motivational speaker, United States Air Force veteran. amazing mother, you know, things that I desire to be, or things that I am, right? I'm just waiting for it to come into my physical. Yes. Luscious locks. I love my body, self-love, healthy relationships, debt-free, condo owner. So these are still things I am calling to pass. Entering class of January 2020 social work program, because we know that happens. Yeah, inner strength, growing in new directions, thought leader, influencer, workshop posts. I am patient, spiritual guides. Oh, there is a date. This one is October 2019. October 13th, 2019. I created this. So, I'm going to tell you something after I finish this, because, like, I think that I want to tell you something. Hopefully, I remember. All right, so this is November 26th, 2019 at 9:51. These are all affirmations. I'll read some of them. So, this or something better now manifests for the highest good of all concerned, okay? I'm filled with peace and unconditional love. I'm connected with my soul family in this physical world. I'm financially abundant and all my needs are easily and effortlessly met in divine ways. I'm happy. My cup runneth over. My cup overfloweth with love. I am healthy. I'm having so much fun with my friends in alignment with me. I'm in alignment with my soul cat. That is the name of my soul cat. Her name is Cat. I'm communicating with my spiritual guides through clairvoyance and clairaudience and claircognizance, because you know we want those gifts to elevate. My main gift from my belief is claircognizance, right? I have a clear knowing. And then I would say clairaudience and then clairvoyance. So I am patient, I'm prosperous in all areas of my life, I am kind. I am of service to others in loving ways. My life is in alignment with my soul purpose. Miracles are all around me. So yeah. So I love affirmations. I love like speaking life over myself. I personally have had a lot of success and just like shifts and changes, especially like when I'm trying out something new and different in my life when it comes to my self-healing journey and my remembrance journey. I do love using affirmations because they remind me. They remind me of things, and they help me embody what I believe, right? Because it's one thing to say you believe something and you feel something and you say it, but to embody it is like a different level. And so like I'm always trying to embody my truth. This is a crystal. Is that pyrite? Okay, the Fool's Gold. So I do put I even put crystals on my manifestation boards, like my manifestation, like my vision board. Even if I do a vision board, I pin a crystal to it. We can talk about that later. This is a rock that I just wrote create on. Like I am a creator. I love to create. I believe in creating, co-creating with God, my truth. This is a crystal again. This is a clear quartz, right? We just want to amplify everything in this box. I wrote a letter to 35-year-old me. I wrote this on October 13, 2019. I'm not 35 yet, so we're going to hold on to this. Oh my God. All right, we're not going to read it because I'm not 35 yet. So, the second my inner critic says you can't do this, the more amped I am to prove it wrong. I'm like, just watch me, okay? Because we don't let self-saboteur, we don't let the self-saboteur stop us from grinding. I forgot who says this, but it's in a rap song, like, that the only thing that can stop me is myself, right? The only thing that can stop me is self-sabotaging. So, like, if I desire something, if I want something, I can have it. The only thing that can stop me from having it is myself, right? Whether that's fear, whether that's guilt, whether that's shame, or believing I'm not really deserving. The only one that can stop me from getting what God puts on my soul and help and that I desire is me. Like, nothing outside of me can stop that. So there's that. We got a check about my credit cards, you know. We got wherever you go with all your heart. I believe that. So energy up, wellness tools to make it happen. We have all these beauty from within, get inspired, bring joy, health, and balance to every day, thrive, bold. Bold is actually my word for 2021. So my one word: experience, explore. We got ripped dollars, and we have a dried rose. You know, because rose is the flower of the love flowers. Okay, it's a higher vibrational essence. Wellness tools to make it happen. Okay, so that's what's in a box. And I guess I took some stuff out because like I did write a letter to Spirit about like applying for school, and I was basically asking Spirit for me to be able to like get into the school that was best for me. And I ended up in getting accepted to two. I applied to three, right? I got accepted to two schools, and like one of them I got invited to an interview, but I didn't even think about it because like the first school I got into I actually wanted to go to, which was NYU, and then the other one was Columbia, and Columbia felt like, oh, anywho. So I got what I asked for, and so like most of this stuff, as you can see, is really about like my energy, right? A lot of it was just like I wasn't really asking for anything besides an experience, and that's what I tend to ask for because like I mean, aside from school, right, and aside from saying like I want to do work that I feel aligned for, like I don't really have like specific things I want to do. I love to experience life. I think that life is really, really fun. I feel like it's a lot of possibilities out here, and like the more I heal, right, the more I let go of my conditioning, the more I realize that like I am free, right, and my inner being is free, the more I just like let go of like how things should look, and I just like want to be surprised by life. So what I do want to say about the box, I felt like I knew the box, like I feel like the box really worked for me because like I said, like I asked for help with school, specifically with the application process, and everything went really, really smoothly. I got accepted into a school I was really excited about. The scholarship was great, and that's why that letter or that note that talked about like me being able to keep my scholarship, so that must have replaced the initial letter I had wrote to Spirit. And so like usually what I would do, if I take it out, I likely put it in like one of my journals. I journal a lot, and so like I have like a thing full with just like all journals I already written in, and so like I likely put the letter in there because I try to like keepsake everything just to like have a history of it. Anywho, so I got everything like I asked for at the beginning of it. I didn't want for anything. I actually ended up online for school because we know the pandemic happened. And a lot of like what I was asking for, because at one point I did want to go to school online, but I wanted to get my full GI Bill, and so like that was a whole situation. Nonetheless, as we know, in 2020 we did end up online like 2 months after school started, and so I don't know, I'm not saying I manifested it, but I kind of did. The experience I wanted. And so like I believe that these boxes, you are the magic, right? I don't think that anyone needs these tools. I don't feel like in order to manifest, in order to get the life you desire, my neck, in order to get the life you desire, that you have to use these techniques, whether it be, because I'm all about candle magic too. We'll talk about that another day. Check out my Etsy shop, by the way. I have an Etsy shop. It's called Hello Eclectic Souls. I'll leave the information in the box for you to go check it out. But I have intention candles, right? So I'm all about like, manifesting with candles. I believe in manifesting by write it down, make it plain. And I do believe in, vision boards as well as like manifestation boxes. And so I actually forgot clearly what was in here, but I will say that like, one, the money was flowing. It's always going to be flowing because I'm rich. Two, I asked for healing tools, and that I definitely do have. I'm always like learning new things about different healing techniques. One of the things I came into contact with that I really got like deep on is human design. Mind blown, by the way. Anybody into human design? I am a 1-3 splenic projector. We will talk about that another day, but I'm really big on that. And so like I ask for tools. I ask for guidance all the time and different ways for me to like really tap into my inner knowing. Yeah, it's so like, I don't know. I personally like this stuff because, like I said, like at the beginning, it helps me like really focus and laser focus in on what I'm asking for, what I'm asking for guidance for, what I'm asking for understanding for, what I'm asking for help with on this journey, right? I know I'm not on this journey alone. I believe that spirit guides, my ancestors that are here for my highest good. My spiritual court team is here. I talk to them every day, all day. Like, we are always connected. And so I ask for help. You know, I invite them in, like, guide your girl. Please give me guidance and understanding. And so here we have the box, and I do believe that it helps. Like I said, like, the main purpose of creating this specific box was because I was nervous applying to school. I just felt a lot of pressure, and the idea of like someone having to approve me for their program was just like, here we go again, waiting for people approval. Nonetheless, it worked out. I got into school, graduated with 4.0, and here we are. So, and then I realized while I was in school that honestly, I don't want to be a licensed therapist right now. Like, that's not, I'm more of a guide. I'm a coach. Like, I don't really like hierarchies, you know? I'm not really into that hierarchy idea. Like, I'm over you. I can help you and support you, but like, I don't like hierarchies. Like, it's, I don't know. It's something about it. Like, I'm a human being, you're a human being, and like, we can work together, and I can still like have boundaries to support and help you in a way that doesn't feel like you have to do what I say, or like with a whole bunch of rules. Like, I just feel like there's a way to be a support to someone, as well as help them where they are as they are, and use techniques that they align with, right? And so the way I do like my guidance sessions, right, we can bring in tarot, we can bring in crystal bowls, we can bring in Reiki, we can bring in human design, we can bring in astrology, you know, like there's no limit to, right, we can bring in EFT tapping, like there's no limit to like the tools we can use, right? Like, we're not waiting for science to tell us it's okay, because we already know how like research goes, right? At least I do, right? Like, I know that, you know, sometimes you don't have the money for research, therefore it doesn't happen, or enough people aren't invested in it, therefore they don't want to, people don't want to invest money in this thing until like, I don't know. I don't even want to go into that, because like that's about to be a whole other conversation about capitalism, but let's put that on the side for another day. But nonetheless, like, I do believe that like the manifestation box works. I think that you should try it out. Again, all you need is a box. You can create the box, you can make it. It could be whatever box you want. It could be a shoe box, it could be a box like this. I got these from Amazon. I think it came with like 6. What else? Yeah, you can use any kind of box. Doesn't matter the size. It's all about you, right? All you're doing is putting things in here that symbolizes what you desire. Like, you see with me, mine was very intentional. It was all about, like, at the time, it was about school and about, like, my career. And, you know, and I was asking about creations, and, like, by the time school was over, I had an idea for rebranding. I decided to do my website. I decided to create offerings, and like I got really, really specific and clear about what it is I want, who I want to work with, and what I want to do, and like where my gifts are. And my gifts are all about like people living in their purpose, right? And I believe that your purpose is whatever you're doing in the moment, and in alignment, right? Things that feel aligned and good and feel in flow with you, that you're not forcing, that you're not begging, that you're not pushing, and that you're thriving in this life. Like, we're past surviving, we're thriving these days. And Black bodies specifically, like, I want you to know that like you get to live with ease. You get to get out of this fucking grind culture. Like, you get to be free. Like, you are free, and it's all it takes is you to say like, I'm fucking free, and start embodying it. And it's a practice, right? It's not gonna be perfect, and there's gonna be days where shit just don't make sense. There's gonna be days where you feel like you have it all together. There's gonna be days where you just feel like, I don't feel well. Like, I feel like I have depressive like symptoms, you know. And that's all part of the journey, because it's not a linear one, you know. It's not a one-time fix. It's just a journey you're on, and it doesn't end, honestly, in my opinion. But who knows, right? That's just my experience, my reality, my truth. And it's also fun, and it becomes fun. It gets to be fun. It gets to be easy. And so I really wanted to share this with you all, because I'm just like, it'll be so cool to share with everyone else, like, what this experience was like. And you can do it with any area of your life. Like I said, this was specifically because I was nervous to apply to grad school, and I didn't want to do a vision board, so I kind of did it this way. And I feel like, I mean, my main focus at first was really just getting into school and like the idea that people were judging me, that they get to decide whether or not I'm worthy. Right? That was my perspective at the time. Today I would probably have a different perspective about it, but past Charlie felt that way. Like, she's not really for the formal education all the time, because like I just feel like it's more conditioning, and it's like a lot of white supremacy and a lot of like capitalist ideas, and just this idea of teaching you how to perform, and I just wasn't there at the time. And so it was a interesting journey, and I made it to the other side. And like, I'm definitely not who I was when I started, but like, my handy dandy box was very helpful. And I do plan on taking stuff out and just adding more stuff. Like, as you can see, right, like in March I added something, and so like it's time to like take this stuff out and put new things in, specifically focus on what I'm manifesting now, right? Like what I want to co-create right now with spirit. Now that I got a clear idea of like my soul mission right now, like what do I want to ask spirit for? And so I'll be like updating this box and see what happens. And I think, like I said, what is so beautiful about this is that you can always take things out, and put new things in, right? And you can create your own little ritual around this, right? Like whether you do it on a full moon, whether you like take out stuff on a new moon and then put stuff in on a full moon, like whatever, like you can really make your own thing. And so if you decide to do a manifestation box, please share with me how it goes. I would love to hear about it. And love to see like what your experience was, and like what did you do differently. Like I said, like I was very simple. You saw what was in here. And I will say, like, I live a very abundant life. I have a lot of fun, but I'm also always, a lot of time I spend a lot of time alone. And we can talk about that, because that is one of my boundaries. That is one way how I do my soul and spirit maintenance, is by spending a lot of time alone and really like pouring into myself. Like I pour into myself a lot, and it allows me to show up for other people with overflow, right? Like if I'm constantly pouring into myself, by the time I get to you, I'm in overflow. So I'm giving you the extra that I have without depleting myself. And so like that is like my way of living an aligned life, and like that has come with practice. And so yeah, so we have this manifestation box, and I really do hope, like, if you haven't tried it and like you've done vision boards, or like you just haven't done anything, but like this sounds like a good idea for you, I definitely recommend you do this. Like, yeah. And by the time this video is up, I will also have a blog about it, so you can also check out the blog that really put things in, like, do this, do that, like step order. It's only like 3 steps, but like I hope that when you do it, that you enjoy it. I do believe in like the energy that you create with matters. And so like even if you start out and you're probably not that excited, by the time you get into it, you're gonna be so hyped, because you're gonna be like, oh, this, that, third. You're gonna be visualizing it, and if you just get excited about what you're visualizing, remember that energy, that exciting energy, that celebratory energy, like really help amplify what you're asking for, right? And really like let spirit and the universe know that like you believe in this thing, and like you want it to come to pass, and like you're waiting for it in the physical realm, and like not to be stressed about the how, just know that it's going to come to you. And it may not look the way that you intended. Like I try to be very general, because like my life is super fucking magical. Like honestly, like I can't even believe I've done the things I've done, you know? Like I know that I've asked for this, but I wasn't specific, right? And I was just surprised every single time. And so I hope that like you get to live this experience where you're just surprised, that God is constantly surprising you, that this experience is full of like surprises and wisdom and miracles and the unexpected. In human design, like I'm a right angle unexpected, so like my life is meant to be like unexpected and aha and shock moments. And so I love that for me. And I really hope that you have that same experience, or something similar, or whatever it is you desire, because like I don't want to put my projections onto you, because like you get to live the life that you desire, that's in alignment with your truth, right? My truth is just to celebrate life and have fun. Like I'm here to have fun, and so like I want things to be fun and healthy and enjoyable. And so I hope that you, whatever it is that you desire and that you want to experience, that spirit aligns you to that, and that you know that you're so deserving and that you're worthy of it. And so like even if you don't feel worthy right now, please use affirmations to like help you, one, like call that energy to you. And what spirit might even do is just like bring you opportunities that allow you to practice, embodying that, especially like confidence is like a big one. And like you will get opportunities to practice and build your confidence. So a lot of this is just practice, believe it and embody it. And so yes, so I love you all. I'm so grateful I got to share this with you. I hadn't been in this box since March of 2020, so I didn't know what was in here. I didn't know if we was gonna get something juicy or just like but this was fun. This was fun to go through. Yeah, and I'm gonna do another one. Like I said, I'm gonna update this because like this was definitely for school, and now that school is out and we graduated and we got what we asked for. Now what's next? One door closes until another one can open. I love you all so much. If you want to stay connected with me, of course, subscribe to this channel. I will be around. Also, you can go to my website, light2lead.com. I'm also on social media as Light to Lead. My personal page is Charlie's with 2 I's, CHARLIIES, Truth, TRUTH _ on IG. And just come hang out with me. Come and talk to me. Let me know what's going on with you. And let's get into this manifestation box. You deserve to live the life you desire. You deserve to have the experiences you desire. And I pray that you believe that and that like you take inspired action to create the life you want. Because yes, you can ask for manifestations and all that, but sometimes spirit will ask you to do work. And sometimes the work can just simply be take a step or say yes, and then you get what you desire. And you may not get the whole staircase to let you know where you're going, but you'll get that at least that first step, and everything else will unfold in divine timing. So I love you. I hope that this video was helpful. And thank you for being here with me. And I can't wait to continue to share like amazing moments with you all and to like let you into my world and share with you just like what I'm learning on this journey and how like simple it can be to like live with ease and joy and excitement. That it doesn't have to be hard. It's really just simple things that you're doing over and over again that's creating the life you desire. So it's really that easy. I love you all and I'll speak to you soon. Blessings. You looking real blessed.